taxes. Governor Romney today outlined a tax plan that would put the top rate at 28%, eliminate capital gain taxes for incomes below $200,000, cut the corporate tax rate to 25%. Is that the right approach? And is it consistent, and it's a tough one sometimes, with spurring economic growth at a time this state and other states are looking for jobs, but as you have Gilbert's question, also looking to make sure the next president works on the deficit?
Well, look, first of all, I think that Governor Romney today moved in the right direction. And I think that that's a serious step towards trying to find a closer to supply side. I wouldn't agree with him on capping capital gains cuts at $200,000 because I think that's, frankly, economically destructive. And I don't believe in class warfare. And that's a number below Obama's class warfare number. So we can argue later about capital gains cuts. But I think there's a different question. Everybody talks about managing the current government. The current government is a disaster. I mean, we don't, this is, it is, the reason I started with the idea that came out of Strong America Now, to repeal the 130-year-old civil service laws and go to a modern management system, is you change everything. And the fact is, if we're serious, and in a funny kind of way, Ron and I are closer on the scale of change, we'd approach it slightly different, but I think you've got to start and say, what would a modern system be like? And a modern system would be totally, just take control of the border. It is utterly stupid to say that the United States government can't control the border. It's a failure of will. It's a failure of enforcement. So let me just take that one example. Let's assume you could tomorrow morning have a president who wanted to work with your governor, who instead of suing Arizona, helped Arizona, who actually worked with Arizona. Now, what's the fiscal reality 3 years from now in your emergency rooms, in your schools, in your prisons of controlling the border? It's a lot less expensive. You just took a major step towards a less expensive future. So I think it is possible to modernize the federal government and cut taxes and develop energy simultaneously. And the three lead you to Gilbert's concern. Let's get back to a balanced budget.
The Speaker raises an important point about looking forward, and I hope we spend most of the night doing that.